Okay. It might have
Okay.
already started. Hi, friends. It's Miss Laura here,
Hey,
and
Sachi.
my friend Miss Savachi. We are here for our fourth mindfulness lesson with you. And today we are going to use some of the mindfulness skills we've learned, and we're going to learn some new ones today. And we're going to really be focusing on how to use our mindfulness to help us if we get stuck. And I think the feeling of stuck came up last week. And what we're talking about this week, if we get stuck, means that something happened where we're feeling a certain way and we're having a really, really, really hard time moving on with our day. And we
Yeah,
keep
I think
thinking about it, we keep talking about it. And a lot of times we keep getting more and more and more worked up. And the more and more and more we get worked up, the more we get stuck.
yeah. And I think that happens to kids, and I think that also happens to grown-ups.
Absolutely. Miss Savachi, what are some feelings we might have if we're stuck?
Well, I think getting frustrated or angry about things might be a feeling that we have when we're
Yeah.
stuck.
Yep. What else?
Impatient, like
This one?
we want something to happen and it hasn't happened yet. We
Yeah,
might.
like waiting your turn.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Or if you're really, really hungry, having to wait in line for lunch.
Oh, yes, or if something is, you're supposed to get something and you
Yeah.
haven't gotten it yet, yes.
Oh, or wait, what if you're waiting for your birthday?
Oh my goodness, that's hard to do. Yes.
I feel
Um,
like that's easier as a grown up.
I feel like that
Want
it
your
is
birthday to
easier
come.
on the road. As
But
the
as
years
a kid,
go on, that gets easier, that's
yeah,
true.
but as a kid, it's like, I can't wait. That's an example of impatience. Any other feelings?
Um, I think there's one that happens is grumpy. Grumpy is
Yes.
one that's a big feeling.
That was a sneaky feelings card for you.
Yes. And
Yes.
you can get stuck in grumpy land very easily. Yes.
Yes. We do not want to have one-way tickets to Grumpy Land. We want to return.
No, we do not.
And nobody that's around you wants you to have a one-way ticket to Grumpy Land. We have to have a way out. We have to have a way to get unstuck. And that's what we're going to do today. So the tool that we're going to use, and we're going to come back to this because by now you know that I have a story for you first. The tool that we're going to use, and hold on, we both made our own posters. So I think we should show them together. Are you ready?
You want to put them together? Okay.
Countdown. Are you ready, Miss Savachi?
I'm
One.
ready.
I'm going to do a count up, I guess. 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
Ta-da!
Focus on facts and feelings.
And it's funny because we didn't tell each other we were going to do these. We just did them.
We just did that. Friends do that sometimes.
Yes, they do. They think alike. Yes.
We both just took nice, big, deep breaths with big exhales.
We did.
Because it's also Friday. So today we are focusing on facts and feelings on Friday.
On Friday. That's
All right. So, shall we move on to our story?
I think so. Did you
Okay.
want to talk about our definition first?
Yeah,
Or
I
do you
think
want to
we
talk?
did. I think it's to help us if we get stuck, right? And
Right.
because to feel well, we have to focus on facts and feelings.
Right.
That's our definition for today, right?
That's our definition we were going to use. Right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, friends, I'm going to say that one more time. My friend reminded me right here. On Friday, my friend, Miss Savachi, reminded me to feel well, we have to focus on facts and feelings.
Yeah.
So the reason that we're laughing, friends, is we are trying to use as many alliterations as possible, and that's why we're both laughing. And I'm going to let the librarian explain to you what an
Can you
alliteration is.
guess what letter today's lesson is brought to you by?
Ha, ha, ha. The letter F. So an alliteration is a sentence or a phrase that has all the words have the same first letter as many times as possible.
That's right.
Did I explain that right?
Right. And it's really fun.
So today on Friday, this is the last one, I promise. We are going to have fun because to feel well, friends, we have to focus on facts and feelings. And that's going to help us get unstuck. Okay. So I have a story for us today. It is called Dream On, a book about possibilities, and it is written by Sherry J. Miners and illustrated by Elizabeth Allen. I like that the full moon is on the cover. In my mind, anything is possible. I can think and dream and imagine. I have ideas and dreams for the future. I believe that good things can happen, and I hope they will. So right now it sounds like this person is not stuck.
No. And I bet lots of people do that. Grown-ups and kids, they think about the future.
Mm-hmm. Some of my dreams start now. I take time to appreciate people and enjoy what I already have. I like to explore new ideas. I'm finding out what I love to do and where my dreams might take me. If I learn all about my dream and I imagine myself living it, it starts to feel more real. When I see a dream clearly, I picture in my mind what I want to happen and I look forward to it.
It's like that movie in your mind when you're reading a book. You can make your own.
I like to focus on ideas and goals that interest me. I dream of exciting possibilities and what I might do someday. It can take time and hard work for dreams to come true. Things won't always happen the way I would like. I may not do well at everything I try. And some dreams may depend on others. I think here it does because they're on a team.
It looks like that.
So they have to depend on each other and trust each other. Even when things don't go my way, I can be patient and kind. I can be happy for other people when their dreams work out. I think that's also called being a good friend.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's also another word that starts with an F. Our friends will help us focus on our facts and feelings. Things often turn out the way I hope, and sometimes things go even better than I expect. It's exciting to know and learn about other people who follow their dreams. It's a career day. I'm also grateful for people who encourage me to chase my dreams. One of my dreams is to make a difference for someone else. I like to help people I know and people I don't know.
I like that too.
Mm-hmm. It feels good to be part of something bigger than myself. I have hopes for the future. I can do something each day to follow my dreams and be the best me. And that is the end. What did you think of the book, Miss Savachi? It's your first time hearing it, I think.
It was my first time hearing the book. And what I really liked about that book was the way that it ended, because we have to remember that the only thing you can be is the best you.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one who can be the best you. Nobody else can do that. That's your own special job.
And in order to be our best selves, we have to have tools to help us get unstuck.
Right.
To be our best selves, we can't constantly be stuck.
Have we switched letters?
So I actually have another book, and Miss Savachi and I might share if we think of a really good example that we're going to use. If I can find it. I just put it down.
You had it a moment ago. I have faith in you.
But I have so many stories. I'm surrounded by so many stories.
Miss Laura did a wonderful thing. She brought so many of her resources home with her. And so she has a treasure chest. I knew you would have that book. And guess what? It's for feelings.
Yes, this is a book that I use a lot, but I wanted us to be able to look at the picture and see what's going on in the different examples that we're going to talk about to use this new skill to focus on facts and feelings. Because sometimes in some of these parts of this book, the friends are getting stuck. So Miss Savachi and I are going to teach you and your family how to talk through, or use your brain and your mind, your self-talk, how to get through something and get unstuck. But we are going to say it out loud, because if we just say it in our minds,
you won't hear us.
It would be very unexpected. Okay. So I think the first one we're going to do is grumpy. That was one of the 3 feelings that we used before. Yeah. So I'm going to read this page and then we're going to talk about it. G is for grumpy. I feel grouchy about everything. Nothing seems quite right.
Oh my goodness.
So this friend looks like she's stuck just in her room on her bed.
One of the things we do in the library, Miss Laura, is we read facial expressions and body language in the book.
Well, that's something that we do in my office too.
Well, let's take a look together then. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Well, I'm looking at this friend's face, and I see that the eyebrows are kind of down and the mouth is kind of down, and that makes me think this friend is a little bit
like this.
Yep, like that. So not only grouchy, but maybe thinking about something. You know.
Okay. So we're definitely focusing on the picture. So let's start with some facts. So like you said, there's some body language, which are concrete things. They're facts. So you said that she's definitely thinking about something.
I think maybe thinking about something and not looking at that nice little kitty sleeping.
I was just going to say that. Another fact is that she has a pet cat who is sitting with her. And another thing is that the sun is shining outside.
The sun is shining outside. Yeah. And there's a little teddy bear peeking out from under the covers there.
All right. So yeah, those are some facts. Let's go to the feelings. We have a feelings word.
Yeah, we have grumpy. So, And it says in the book that I feel grouchy. So
yeah, and nothing seems quite right.
Nothing seems quite right.
I think she's just feeling really down.
Yeah.
And I can totally see how some of our facts might explain why. But I'm also realizing that some of our facts are showing some things that maybe can help turn this around to help her get unstuck.
Yeah.
Maybe giving that cat a cuddle or a hug.
I was thinking that. Or holding on to that teddy bear.
You know? Yeah, or going out to get some sunshine.
Going out to get some sunshine on that nice day.
Yeah, maybe that could help our friend get unstuck.
I think so.
Nice. So I really liked, Miss Savachi, how we used our tool, focus on facts and feelings, to find some solutions to get unstuck. And we don't have that much information. No. But hopefully we gave her some ideas of how to get.
Yeah, I think she's got 3 things just in that picture that might start to open up and give her tickets out of Grumpyland. 3 tickets right there out of Grumpyland.
Because for me too, it is possible she's maybe in a timeout or something. Maybe she has to spend some time in her room.
Right.
So maybe if that was me, because I see that there's a bed. That's a fact. She's sitting on her bed. Right. I would maybe lay down and close my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And really try to be present. Okay. I think we gave her enough clues to get unstuck. You think we should move to the next one?
Let's try another feeling. Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
Oh.
I is for impatient. I don't feel like waiting. I want to do it now.
Oh.
So in this one, let's focus on the page. All right.
Okay.
There's 3 friends. Yeah, so with focus, I can already tell that I'm ready for some facts.
Yeah.
So there's 3 friends
and
2 swings.
And they're full. Looks like there's 2 friends on the 2 swings. And one friend is on the side, and she has her hands on her hips. It looks like she doesn't want to wait too much longer.
Yeah, kind of like this.
Yep. Arms akimbo.
Yep. Okay.
Looks that way. And it doesn't look like there's any adults there she can talk to.
No, so I think they're going to have to
figure it out on
their own. Well, I know we have for feeling. This book gives us impatient.
Right.
I know I also might be feeling a little lonely because I'm left out. I'm the only friend not swinging. And sometimes if you're feeling lonely, you might feel sad.
That's true. That's true. It does look like one of the friends is looking at her.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
And I know sometimes if we're feeling impatient, it can also lead us to kind of have thoughts about things not being fair or equal.
Yes. Yes.
So that can maybe make you feel mad or jealous.
Wow. Like it's only you. Yeah.
Yeah, we came up with a lot of things for our tool.
I wonder
now we're going to use all this information to maybe come up with some strategies to get unstuck.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I wonder if she could use her voice to say or ask when she could have a turn. It looks like the friend with the red shirt might be looking at her.
That's right. Okay.
She might be able to just use her words and say, "Can I be next pretty soon?"
Or I'm thinking that they're on a playground and that there's probably other things to do on the playground.
That's true. There might be other fun.
Maybe this friend could go take a ride on the slide or go check out some monkey bars and come back when there's a swing open.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and I think that would help her get unstuck instead of just standing there stuck and upset.
Yeah, who wants to do that? Be upset.
Yeah, and I think with using this tool, really just staying present and this is what's going on, this is how I'm feeling, and these are some options. So I really think focusing on first the facts and then your feelings.
And the feelings.
And then making a plan from there is really helpful. All right. What was our other feeling? I forget.
I think it started with F and it was frustrated.
Wasn't it grumpy?
We did grumpy.
We did grumpy.
Yeah. We did grumpy.
I'm feeling a little silly that I forgot, but it's okay.
Don't feel silly. Grumpy's worth doing twice if you want to.
Okay, so here we go. F is for frustrated.
F is for frustrated.
I can't make it work.
Oh no. Can't make that work. Oh.
I see a friend on the floor. I think that's reason enough to be frustrated unless you're sitting there on purpose, but this doesn't look like it's on purpose.
And I think those shoes are having trouble getting tied.
Oh.
Yeah.
I also see crutches.
That is
I see some crutches. So I wonder maybe he's hurt and maybe using the crutches, but I know before I've hurt my foot and I had to wear like a brace on my shoe. And it was really, really good for my shoes to stay tied. So maybe it's something like that.
Yeah.
So we have our friend. It looks like there's crutches and there's untied shoes that are difficult to tie.
Those are hard to do.
Yeah. The laces look so long.
They are super long.
So even if you know how to tie, they might be super tricky. What about Miss Savachi? You did such a good job explaining some of the body language. What do you see for that?
Oh, I can see. Look at the pink cheeks.
Sometimes, oh yeah, very flushed.
Yeah. Sometimes when you're upset, your cheeks get pink. It's one of the things that when your body is upset, your skin can get pinker. That's one way I know that our friends are upset. Yeah. And
so I think those are
too. Look at those two together. The grr.
Those are a lot of facts that I think we have. Let's go on to our feelings.
Yeah.
I know for me, here, let me move it so you can see me. I know for me, if I had possibly maybe fallen and was really having a hard time tying my shoes, I think I'd be embarrassed. I would feel really embarrassed and possibly hurt, like physically. My body might hurt, especially if he's using crutches. He might already be hurt. So a lot of times if we're in pain, we might have stronger feelings than we would normally.
Yeah. That's true.
So what can we do with all these facts and feelings we focused on to get unstuck? What do you think, Ms. Savachi?
Well, I think that if the shoes are really hard to tie, you don't have to tie them. You just have to be safe. So you could tuck the laces in. As long as they're not flapping around, you can be safe.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe if he's at school or at home, I'm not sure. Like the picture doesn't really give us enough information to have facts about where he is. But maybe you could ask somebody for help with his shoes.
Yeah.
Like an older sibling or a classmate or a grown-up.
And if he's feeling hurt, he should certainly ask for help.
Yeah. If he's at school, ask maybe to see the nurse or let a grown-up at home know. I know a lot of times if it's just a little fall, ice packs can be magical and have all of these healing powers.
Yeah, they do. You know,
Awesome.
We all want to grow up and be able to do all these things, and we will all learn them.
Yeah, but asking for help sometimes is really, really hard. But in order to get unstuck and be well, we need to ask for help sometimes.
Yeah. So that was really good practice. And things that have happened to all of us.
Yeah. And I think maybe I'm going to make a PDF of this and we can post it with our lesson, our video. And then our friends and their families can use this to maybe talk through some tricky situations, maybe even this weekend.
That sounds great.
In the future.
Yeah. Because we want you to practice. We want you to practice when you're stuck, you know, focusing on facts and feelings and talking through it and seeing if you can get yourself unstuck. Because we want you to be feeling well in the present. Yeah. So you can do like the kid in the story and get to your dreams step by step, minute by minute.
Because really the reason we're learning all of these mindfulness skills and techniques is to be well. So we want to keep learning skills for that. Yeah, being happy is part of being well. That's right. All right. So is that all we have today, Ms. Savachi?
I think so. What I'm going to do is gather some other resources and post them so families can have them with the video, and I'll make sure I link to your website so you can have them there too. Awesome. Let us know how you're doing. Send us messages. We love to hear from you.
All right. Bye, friends.
Have a fabulous, fun, fantastic Friday, and focus on your facts and feelings. How was that?
Yes, that was wonderful.
It was fabulous.
Try to use as many alliterations as possible.
All right.
Bye, friends.
See you next time.